Hey guys, glad to see that you're still with us because we should probably talk about one more thing. What kind of beat sheets do we use at Real Indie Author? Well, what is a beat sheet first? Technically speaking, a beat sheet is the formula that we use in order to craft your story. Now, a lot of people don't like the idea of a formula. However, guys, there are formulas for just about everything. So why wouldn't there be a formula for books? However, I think that you'll find that even though we are using formulas to assist us in writing the outlines for your book, you will see that we can still get pretty doggone creative in order to give you something that is really unique. We start off with Save the Cat Writes a Novel. It's a ridiculous title. It should be just Cat Writes a Novel, but it's always Save the Cat. Why? Because if things get boring, go save a cat. That's why. This is a fantastic beat sheet and one of my favorites that I use quite often. It's very versatile and it has a lot of beats, which is the reason why I love it. This is great for action-based books. And then we have our 8-point beat sheet. This one is really great if you have action and a lot of character development that needs to happen because you don't necessarily get a lot of room. Well, you don't really get a lot of guidance for character development, or at least a really long character development in Save the Cat. However, your 8-point literally has 8 points in your beat sheet. So there's plenty of room to do whatever it is you want. Then our mystery works for mysteries. It's a mystery, but I think that we'll be able to figure it out. It's quite amazing. I do love it. It works for just about any kind of mystery that you could throw at us. Then we have our heroes and heroines journey, and this is really fantastic for any kind of epic adventure, be it contemporary fantasy, sci-fi, whatever. If there is an epic adventure, this is a fantastic beat sheet. Then we have Romancing the Beats, which oddly is about romance. However, it isn't about all romance because this romance has the heat happening in the midpoint. However, this romance has the heat happening at the end. And then this romance has no heat whatsoever. However, it's just sweet, mesmerizing, heartwarming, making hearts that are really rocks into marshmallows kind of love. Yes, I might have a sweet spot for sweets. And then we have our hot suspense, which is really great for the hot, steamy, suspenseful romance. Then we have our 3 acts, which can be used for just about everything. However, for the most part, we take everything that we have in our arsenal of tools and then we mix it up to whatever kind of story you want to tell. And we devise it based off of the weaknesses that you present to us. Not just your weaknesses though, also your strengths. So we need to know them both because we'll be focusing on your weaknesses, but we also need to know what we don't necessarily have to focus on because those are the superpowers that you bring to the table that we don't necessarily need to bring for you. All right, guys, are you ready yet? How about you contact me on Facebook and let's talk.